The local lore about him is like he just has some mental illness, and occasionally he'll go off his meds. And when he goes off his meds, he starts to do this stuff, and when he finally starts taking them back again, he'll disappear for 3 or 4 months, which happens all the time. But now he's
So-
back. Like I was fucking buying milk the other day, and he leaned out of his window and like leered at me. One of these days, I want to have a conversation with him where I just like agree with all of his takes, but I disagree because I will purposely have the further right opinion. Like he's like, oh, like you don't love Trump. It's like, yeah, I don't love Trump because he's a fucking like Jew lover. Like I'm just going to go. Yeah, it's like, oh, you think the war in Iran is justified? We should nuke that entire hemisphere into the fucking ground. Hail America, brother.
You're listening to the Art and More podcast with your hosts, Nathan and BR. Nathan is a Canadian illustrator with a couple years of military experience, and BR is a British anarchist that moved to the States. Both are passionate shooters and community builders. Together, they run the Seaburn art page. Enjoy the show.
Dude, Hantavirus shrinks your dick.
Supposedly by up to 3 inches.
Oh no,
dude! Like, are you serious? Okay, lock that shit. Fuck it. Like mask mandates. Pfizer, get the fuck in here. I want 8 boosters. Bomb the cruise ship.
You know, there's some poor Chinese man that like he's gonna go inside of me.
Negative dick.
Negative dick. All right, so what the fuck? Why would it do that? What kind of virus?
Why would it do that?
What kind of fucked up chemical warfare? This is outside of the whole manosphere thing. This might actually be the war on men.
Oh shit! That came out of a bioweapon lab in Israel somewhere. Yeah. I guarantee it.
You're gonna take
there we go. 1 minute Israel mention.
The only prevention against it is to be circumcised. Take that, Goyim.
Well, it's originally it's spread by rats.
Yeah. I saw and again, like, I trust legacy and media as much as I trust like a bullet to the head, but I saw that the guy who supposedly got it was fucking around in like an Argentinian dump, like a landfill.
Yeah. He was like a bird watcher, and I guess one of the best places to go bird watching it is dumps, landfills. So
yeah, an Argentina landfill. I guess that's probably the smart thing to do.
Yep.
Apparently, the only birds you can find were Indian ones.
So,
but yeah, so their reaction is like, all right, like we have a virus that shrinks your dick with a 40% mortality rate. Let's just fly these people everywhere. Let's just put these people on planes and ship them to every corner of the world.
World tour.
There was something about like they were docking. So when
docking.
The death, when the first death was announced, it was this cruise ship like out on the sea, and there was like 200 people on there, and they're like, yeah, you know, guy died of natural causes, blah blah blah, and then they're going to go and dock in. It inverted and then pierced some vital organs. But like they were docking in Spain, and no one thought. I mean, the whole world was like, bomb the cruise ship. Like,
yeah, dude, that shit shrinks your dick 3 inches. I would have negative dick. that would be inside of my body. It'd be like a second belly button.
Hantavirus free sex
bomb that shit.
Terrible. So I don't know, like. What do you guys think about this thing? It seems like if this is like another, you know, pandemic, it seems very clumsy. It seems, and like almost like just another one of the many things are happening right now, like be in constant fear. Or do you think this is organic and some dude like fucked a rat or whatever, or like Ratatouille was happening on the cruise ship kitchen? Like, what do we think, boys?
I just don't think it's real.
the whole situation, or
germ theory is fake. Viruses aren't real. Eat more meat.
Lick doorknobs.
I think a bunch of people on a cruise ship got sick, and then they just decided to like lie about what it was.
They just wanted a world tour.
Yeah.
They were like, well, if we lie, surely they'll bring us around places.
Well, so they kind of did get a world tour. Like there was something about shipping like the I don't know if it was just the American victims or the victims in general, people who might have it off to fucking Nebraska after docking in Spain. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, put these people in ISO cubes, 1,000 years, like
next to Walt Disney.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah.
Walt Disney is patient zero of this.
Dude, all of the fucking memes about it have been killing me though. Like, there's that like cutesy voice one where it's like, please lock us down. Like, I want to learn how to make banana bread again. And like, or like, I'm remote work, cheap gas. come on, Hantavirus.
Yeah, Gen Z is excited for it. They're
I
like,
know.
Hell yeah, bring back the lockdowns.
Yeah, they're all
oh my god. All jokes
Well,
aside, that will be very bad. Everything about this is really bad. But if you can't cry, laugh.
I mean,
like-
we're not gonna do anything about it aside from
Yeah.
like exactly what we all did during the pandemic, which was not do a pandemic. I was fucking cruising around Arizona, like seeing every corner of the state I could. I was
Yeah,
like,
that must have been
shit.
cool, man. Yeah.
I was yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
bud, sorry, bud. How many camps did you you process through during COVID?
I've still got the
No.
numbers on my freaking.
Dude, I still, and I wish I
Upside
framed it,
down.
I still have my $2,400 ticket for going outside.
That's crazy. I would
You
frame
really
that
should
shit.
pay that. Be a responsible citizen, please.
Dude, that's
Oh,
one
dude.
for the grandkids. Like, you see this shit?
Yeah. No,
But-
like, oh, Canada's fucking gay. Did I ever talk about what I did when I got that ticket on this show? I think I did, but like,
Oh, almost certainly.
Didn't you say
Yeah.
that you were like bird watching in a trash dump or something?
fucking rats in Argentina. No, I went to a beach at night, like by myself. And I got, but I fought it. I like strained the like it was probably not going to do anything. But I decided like, hey, I'm going to put more time and effort than $2,400 because I don't want to pay the fucking state. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to sue myself in the courtroom. Maybe bleep that. But like after extending it out like 2.5 years, I met with the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, we're going to drop all of it." So that was good.
Dude, I'm still stuck on the visual of the headline: Z-list podcast. Nathan Nova Scotian courtroom over
Like,
COVID charge.
And like, I don't watch Dugan Ashely. I don't watch Carnicon. I used to before he started. So I don't know how to make that shit. What am I going to do? Strap a bunch of fireworks to myself? Probably.
This was
I
like
mean,
you at
dude-
SHOT Show. You came up with the idea in your head to create like a fake S-Vest as a bit, and you were just going around telling literally anyone that would listen. You're like, I've got this great idea.
I've got this great idea.
If you're like a CEO of company, poor Bill Geisley just sitting there like a grandfather, and you're like, Bill, come here.
Dude, speaking of Mr. Dugan Ashely, not
Yes.
quite RIP yet. It's not McAfee yet, but he has been arrested.
Yeah.
So I've
Sucks. I love that dude. Genuinely, like he was one of the not podcasters, YouTubers, gun tubers that got me into this space. Like him and Matt V2099. Sorry, continue.
No. So like on that note, we actually had plans to get Dugan Ashely on the show, and we'd scheduled it, and then he didn't show up, and we reached out and we're like, hey man, like everything good? And I guess he was just he was unaware of the date, and there was like a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
of
I
mix-up.
remember that.
Yeah, we were just like waiting there in the room going, oh fuck, I guess he's not showing up, that sucks.
Yeah. He apologized pretty profusely, which
No,
I
he
appreciate.
did.
I
He
think it
did.
was- yeah.
And then we just never managed to reschedule, and hopefully he doesn't go to prison for decades. So
Yeah.
I've got an accurate source on what went down via the NFA Reddit.
Yeah.
So take all of this with about 3 fistfuls of salt. Saw this on Twitter this morning. Dugan Ashely explosive charges. The complaint alleges that beginning no later than September 18, 2023, Derek began using several social media sites to distribute the videos of himself making various explosive materials, which we've all watched and enjoyed, to include detonators, nickel aminoguanidine percolate (NAP), ethylene glycol dinitrate (EGDN), hexamethylene triperoxide diamine (HMTD). Fuck me, I'm gonna get fucked up on these. Hexamine dinitrate (HDN), Research Department explosive (RDX), silver acetylide double salt SADS. That would be awesome to blow someone up
Oh,
with
dude,
SADS.
all of these keywords are just making some fucking analyst's computer light the hell up right now.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Whatever, fuck it, we'll push through.
Yeah.
Trinitroxylene, TNX, or arsol, whatever, TNT, I can't read that one. Pentaritol tetranitrate, PETN.
Hantavirus.
Oh my god, there's a lot of these. A&M, blah, blah, blah. In his videos, Derek provided step-by-step instructions on how to make these explosives. King. According to the complaint, Derek's videos were downloaded from his publicly available video sharing accounts and used by Shamsuddin Jabbar, the individual who conducted an attack in New Orleans on January 1, 2025. Jabbar had created IEDs consistent with Derek's instructional videos. The devices placed by Jabbar did not detonate and were subsequently rendered safe by law enforcement. Also, according to the complaint, on May 4th, 2026, an explosion occurred at a private residence in Odessa, MO? Is MO Missouri?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Investigators who searched the private residence after the explosion found two components suspected of being used in explosive devices. The occupant of the residence told investigators that he manufactured explosive devices after watching online tutorials on a social media account that is believed to be utilized by Derek to distribute information relating to the manufacture of explosives. An investigation of the Odessa explosion is ongoing. You fucking narc.
Yeah. That's so fucking gay.
Just say I'm a retard and I like chemicals and one of them blew up.
Dude, I'm in Missouri. What else am I gonna do?
Truly,
Yeah.
we've met those people. Me and Phil, and all three of us at Childerberg, we've talked to those people.
Yeah.
Some people there's just nothing better to do. So you like chemistry? You're
It's
a smart
at a
guy.
private residence as well. I thought this was America. Can I not blow up my own house?
Fucking A, right? Yeah, right on. Like, what's the problem, guy? Did anyone get hurt?
No,
Like,
he
they'll-
needed
also,
a
like,
unit.
this is just my
belief.
belief. But like, I think you should be able to publish literally any instructional guides on fucking anything. Like, the idea that you, like, he's getting arrested for doing something he's been doing for years. Like, he's been around for, God, decades now.
Yeah.
But like the ability to make IEDs and all of that is more or less public knowledge.
Yeah.
Like,
the government itself has published, the knowledge on how to do that.
Yeah, you can go down to your local sketchy Army Navy store and buy a copy of improvised munitions, like handbook or whatever, right now for like $12. But this guy does it, and the wrong person. Like, it feels punitive. It feels kind of like how California is suing Control Pew and like the 3D printing gun guys, just because like a couple of them turned up at crime scenes or whatever. They're getting charged for distributing the information. It's not the people who it's like suing a car manufacturer for someone who has a like gets in a car accident, except a lot more malicious because it's criminal charges against a private citizen.
Dude, they've tried doing this shit like throughout all of modern American history. Like, I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's in the same vein as like saying, rap and rock was influencing mass shootings. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's all like First Amendment discussions that relate to like, okay, I put this out into the world that hurts no one. Someone is influenced by it. And then, okay, so it's scapegoatism where we try and take down someone else via like what they put out into the world that in its initial introduction to the world didn't harm a soul. It's like, no. This is the intent of the person down the line. Like, you could say anything. Like, you get caught at a crime scene after doing something horrific, and then you just fucking point in any direction and say, oh, this guy, like, because of what he does, that's what influenced me to hurt these people.
People
Okay,
have done
cool.
that so many times before as well, even though it's like not even
Yeah.
related. I mean, remember the Christchurch one where the guy said like subscribe to PewDiePie and stuff
Yeah.
before you.
Yeah,
Like
so
that had
yeah.
nothing to do with them.
100%. Like, did PewDiePie fucking influence that shooting?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it was a fucking meme. It's like dumb fucking shit.
Yeah.
So why does this hold any more weight? Like,
This one as
okay,
well.
Because
Sorry.
it's punitive. It's the government saying like, hey, like even if you don't win this case, even if we don't win this case, we will fuck your life. Like we will bury you in legal proceedings. We will bury you in like just like you will wait and rot in a cell, and at the end of the day, if you win this case 2 years later, you've lost all of that time. And it's all paid for by our dollars. So
Yeah.
Yep. Oh wow, his YouTube channel's still up. Based.
The one with even what they were here with the was it Samsudin Jabbar or whatever. It even says oh, it was consistent. The IDs were consistent with Derek's instructional videos. So it's not even technically going, yeah, he directly cited this as a thing, or we found proof that it was directly cited as that. They're like, yeah, well, he just made it in pretty much a similar way, so it's consistent. It's like, okay.
Yeah, he used a proven method of creating improvised explosives. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Like, are we gonna go after the U.S. government for printing improvised munitions? Like, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, interesting times. If there is any kind of legal fund that crops up, Dugan Ashely's been kind of somewhat of a ghost while he's been doing this. Like, his channel, it's got 26.5k subscribers.
yeah, and I know he posts most of his best stuff on Patreon.
Oh, okay. He has a Patreon. That's amazing.
Yeah, like energetics, I think is what like the chemistry involved with boom things is. I don't know.
Incredible. Well, bless. If anything crops up concerning a legal fund for Dugan Ashely, we'll be sure to put it out there so people can find it, because
I think
it's a bullshit First Amendment thing. Really, already?
I think so. Because the only things I've seen are, and was something on Instagram, and I think it was already saying that some kind of organization was already doing a legal fund for him or something.
Yeah.
But
depending on who it is, like if it seems like legit, like the money will actually get to him, then yeah, we'll either throw it in the description or we'll throw it up on our stories on Instagram. We gotta reschedule Duke, and I'm not gonna let him be a McAfee where I could have interviewed him and then we fucked it all up. Actually, I mean, that one I've told that story before, but this was like years ago on my original podcast, the E-Militia podcast. That man wanted like just short of our fucking social security numbers. Like, he wanted tons of we were all very anonymous at the time, and he wanted like everything on us to even like schedule the interview, and we were like, no, you are Mr. McAfee antivirus. Like, I don't want to know what the fuck you can dig up with even some basic information. So
yeah,
you're like, buddy, I don't even trust your antivirus.
Yeah,
that this was when he was like running for president, while he was like on the run on his yacht in international waters. I was like, it would have been like, oh my god, it would have been an incredible interview, but I was like, the risk is not okay for us. So thank you, God bless, stay safe. But yeah, man, you gotta speak to these people while they're before they're on the lam or dead.
Yeah, I
We
think
could have got Ted Kaczynski on.
That would honestly, I wish I'd have written him a letter, but hey,
yeah,
that is a regret on Uncle Ted.
Yeah. I remember around the time that he was on the run, my introduction to John McAfee was a video of him doing a guide on how to uninstall McAfee antivirus. And I had McAfee antivirus, and I wanted to get rid of it. I imagine you all watched it.
I think so.
I forget exactly what it was. Was it just him doing like lines or some shit?
Yeah, it's him surrounded, and there's a big jar in his bath on his desk labeled bath salts. He's surrounded by prostitutes, and in the very end, he shoots his computer.
Paste. What?
Yeah.
I honestly like the schizo fucking former multimillionaire. I don't know if he was a billionaire, but that dude.
McAfee walked. McAfee walked so Hunter Biden could run.
Hunter Biden ain't got shit on McAfee. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely legendary crash out. That dude was like in his 70s, like on the run with guns on a yacht with prostitutes. Like, fucking hell yeah, dude. R.I.P. to a real one.
I saw the like Netflix documentary about him, which was entirely, very obviously a hit piece.
No,
And I do think he was probably a little insane, but they went a little too far overboard with it. They're like, yes, he liked hiring prostitutes to poop on him from a hammock. Like, all right, okay.
I believe that.
I'm sure he did. He had them do that at least once.
There's
At
no
least
doubt
once.
in my mind.
Yeah, but
There's
who
not-
hasn't?
I mean, maybe he didn't like it, but he
Hey,
did.
I've been to
He
Tijuana.
probably
He
did.
did.
It
He
once.
did try it once. Apparently, he had a regular, but either way,
Where did they discover this information?
Well, his wife was like a former prostitute that he ended up marrying. So I'm sure she just,
yes,
in all likelihood, probably just straight up told them.
yeah.
You'll never believe this kid.
I would actually be interested in interviewing her. She was doing some shows like years after his death, so I'm sure she'd actually still be down for anyone who's poking around on that story, because it was like suspicious as fuck. That man, he was killed. It's just a question of who by and why.
And why?
Mhm.
Because that's a lot of effort to put in. Like,
Yeah,
to kill
Well-
someone in federal custody.
It was the people at Big Hammock.
It was overseas. Yeah, Big
Yeah.
Hammock.
They were like, we can't have this slander pop up.
Yeah.
He was overseas somewhere at the time. I forget where he died. I can't remember if it was Europe or like the Caribbean or
Hold on,
something.
I got you.
you. Al, Google that.
Yeah.
Al,
Give it a
pull that
goog.
Frick, I accidentally just installed antivirus.
up. He got it. He got you again.
What's
Damn it.
my full name, my mother's maiden name.
The security code on the back of my credit card.
He was found dead in a prison cell. Charges filed in Tennessee.
He didn't die in Tennessee.
No, I don't think so. Killed himself by hanging. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Spanish court also ruled. So I think he was in. Yes, I think he was in Spain, and they were trying to send him back to the U.S. and then he killed himself by hanging. Apparently.
Yeah,
I remember he published a bunch of stuff where he's like, I have no inclination of killing myself. If I kill myself, the government has killed me. I know a lot about a lot of dangerous people. And then like 2 days later, he dies.
He always threatened this like dead man's hand thing of having this like massive collection of files that if he ever died, it would just be published. And then that shit didn't happen. I was like, come on, John.
Yeah.
It's also crazy, like, his wife never published it, but I don't know what the situation was.
Enough money and enough
Yeah,
enough
Barcelona.
influence, or like your husband is killed in prison. Maybe you just don't do that.
Yeah, that's honestly
like,
very fair as well. I mean,
just
like,
know some bald man walked out of there, just like listening to his earpost, like, excellent work, 47. The leader has been eliminated. Return to the safe house and collect yourself. Like, he did not kill himself. I would put $10 on it.
and believe to me that is that's a life altering bet.
Yes,
I cannot
Like,
lose that.
that-
like the Wikipedia apparently says
you
it
drive
missed
like
the
2
boss.
miles with that.
Missed the boss from Smiling Friends is apparently partially based on him.
Really? You know,
Yeah.
I can see that.
There's also a great quote here in his Wikipedia that says, in December 2018, he tweeted that he had, quote, 47 genetic children. His third wife described him in a Father's Day message as quote, father of many, loved by few. I don't know, I
Good
just find that
God.
kind of funny.
It is
Absolutely
funny that
wild, man.
a lot of these rich, like, multi-million, multi-billion-dollar, like, dudes just kind of go around and impregnate as many people as they possibly can. How many is Elon Musk on now?
Oh Lord, who knows? He definitely has like a breeding kink.
Oh, 100%.
I'm glad that
Well,
hasn't
yeah,
infiltrated
that's
our
the
space.
default setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you got the money to do it, you fucking may as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all know the difference between a king and having a general drive in life, but whatever. I digress. I digress. Um, on the note of like billionaires and shit, fucking, what is with all of these creepy AI dudes like kind of crawling out of the woodwork? Like Sam Altman, whatever the fuck, like the Palantir, the Anduril types, all of these
Oh,
fucking
dude.
people. Like we have to constantly see these motherfuckers now, and they are all just like the most
They're becoming
like rat
public
fuck.
figures.
Yeah, yeah, and you can see they're either like wigged out on cocaine or they are so fucking like so far from regular humanity, and you just see them like giving their opinions on like the most civilization altering topics like
Yeah.
fucking fertility and like where is food gonna come from in the future and like
Yeah.
oh is this
Mandatory military service.
yes yeah that
Yeah.
shit like
That,
oh yeah
that
we're
was a big one.
distributing the cost of war to like every person in society, yeah, except for you and your fucking kids, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, we believe all of America has a duty to, like, subtext aside, go and die for foreign interests, most likely Israel. But
I'm checking your early life, motherfucker.
yeah, that was Palantir specifically, and the audacity
Yeah.
of them to put out a public statement just that fucking jarring is insane to me. And
Dude,
like,
it's
don't even get me started on the flock guy saying like, oh, the people who run deflock are terrorists. Like, that's the kind of language you use when you want the government to kill someone. Like that is not
Yeah.
the sort of language a defense contractor should be making. That is not the sort of language that like in Canada, if you were defined as a terrorist, like which again is a nebulous definition that these people
Yep.
are using, they can confiscate your bank accounts without a warrant. They can detain you indefinitely without a warrant. That is the sort of thing that these people are, whether they know it or not, and I bet they fucking know it, advocating for. I subscribe to this page where it's like, sorry, I'm going on a tangent now.
No.
It's like insane things an AI CEO says every day. And it's like when
Yes.
AI started, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is neat. This could be a cool tool to use. And like the more I see these people talk, and the more I see like the damage that this entire system is doing, the more I am being radicalized against it. Like it is, yeah.
No, no. You're 100%. Like it is radicalizing. We are like, we are so hardcore on a path towards. We probably overuse the term cyberpunk dystopia. But like we are going 120 miles per hour towards that, and everyone who is in a position of power to, make that happen or avoid it is like quite happily steaming towards it, unapologetically telling us that we are dumb for opposing it. And it's like, okay, like this is not the future that all of the like, early 2000s like futurism optimism, where like people were like, okay, it might not be all like chrome flying cars, but there was a general hopeful like, no, we're gonna figure this shit out. That is not what we are advancing towards.
No, not at all. And like, I think a lot of it too is the like technology is apolitical on its own. Like, I'll stand by that. Like, a gun is a gun, a computer is a computer, a car is a car. Like, none of these things carry weight on their own. They are guided by the person who uses them, or like like the wielder. But in this case, the wielders are a bunch of psychopaths that are in the government's pocket, and the government are in their pockets, and they're all fucking insane. Like, and it's
truly,
it's some of the most powerful technology on the planet. So, like I remember, and I'm not going to name them because they love attention, but there's this quote unquote libertarian influencer who was
We haven't
talking
talked
about
about
like
this yet.
yeah, we haven't talked about it. I'm not going to name her because she's a fucking cunt, but um her and her husband who sorry, I had to clear my throat there a little bit. But yeah, she's posting all this AI slop of like, oh, you know, we don't need to like AI is good actually. The environment can
You're
get
actually
fucked for that.
anti-human
Yeah.
if you don't like AI.
The
Yeah, it's like
communist position is to oppose this technology, which is only
yeah.
good for us.
Yeah. So I had this argument with her and her fucking husband, which I never get called. Like I try and stay offline, but it just fucking got me, guys. So I engaged, and you know, she blocked me and all of that, but I engaged with her husband a little bit, and he's like, oh yeah, so and so and so, but then he's making all these points, and these are supposed libertarians, which again, like, say what you will about the Lawberts, at least sometimes they're intellectually consistent. They were advocating for like war in Iran and like all the traditional neocon things. And then
Yeah.
the husband was like, "Oh yeah, like you as a traditional artist, you should use AI. And I just responded with like, I just drew myself shooting him in the head, and I'm just like, "You
AI is an awesome tool, and I think you should embrace it. You could probably accomplish a ton more with it and enhance what you already do.
yeah, no, just like literally kill
Tickle.
yourself, you fucking fat." Like this is satire. I'm not actually going to kill you or visit violence upon you, but I fucking wish I could. I wish I could take you apart with a hammer, bud. Like I don't know, if I hit you hard enough, will dreidels come out? Fuck you. But yeah,
It's
that's
like Sonic, a bunch of coins fall on the floor.
it's Jew gold.
Oh, fuck.
A Jew
Dude,
in my backyard.
I feel like we had like this brief moment of like everyone really trying to iron out their like ideological consistency and like,
Yeah.
hey man, like this flag that I stand under is like the solid one. I'm gonna like defeat your position with nothing but like facts and reason and blah 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 blah. And now we're just in like, well, my ideology is whatever I make of it.
Yeah.
like the fucking ANCAPs cucking for Israel is
Yeah, it's wild.
Like
Well,
what the fuck are we
well,
on about?
I think that's the whole thing. Like anyone can wear whatever flag they want on their
Yeah,
for their
check on the
sleeve.
yellow and black.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that like I've seen some people say that they are certain things and then like go in the absolute opposite ideology of like this lady's an example. It's like oh yeah, like small government, libertarian, so and so, but also like let's send people to die for foreign interests, and also let's send foreign aid to countries that are, you know, ostensibly our allies. And let's his argument was legitimately like, I'm paying their salaries anyways, they shouldn't be sitting around. It's like, you know, there's other options to that other than like sending like teenagers to go die for foreign interests, right? And like
Hey,
how
man,
many civilians died in Iraq? 2 million, I think. Like that's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking people.
Hey dude, if you're a volunteerist, how about you pick up a rifle and some plates and
Yeah.
go and fucking do the job yourself with an all
Yeah.
volunteer force? That would be the consistent thing, right?
Yeah.
If it, you know, like I'm paying their salary. Okay, you're kind of sounding like
Yeah.
a statist. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
you
straight up.
I'm not even-
That is a
I'm not even-
status take.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be fucking like facetious about it. It's just straight up like statism wrapped up
Yeah.
in yellow and black. Which, not that I'm past my days of like NCAP shit purely.
Yeah.
That's a topic for another time. But like,
Yeah.
it's to at least be fucking consistent, man.
Just be consistent. Like I'm voluntarily going to put this crowbar in your mouth and tear your lower jaw off, you piece of shit. Like fuck you. Sorry, this guy pisses me off.
I couldn't tell.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's dumb shit.
I hate neocons. I hate I don't like neocons on their own. I hate when neocons skin suit something else.
Yes.
And I
So-
hate when people tell me to use AI.
Dude, that's a funny thing about like art in general,
Yeah.
especially right now with like I think in our group we share shit like you know, oh hey, this drawing's really good, like how much are you getting paid for that? And it's like I'm just drawing this because I like it. Oh,
Yeah.
well, you should do this for money. I That's not what it's about, man. That's not what I'm trying to do right here.
Yeah. I have this thing where it's like if I'm making money, I don't want to do it. Like it's weird, which sucks because it's my job. But like the second that like it becomes a financial responsibility, all the dopamine just floods through my head. I'm like, oh, this is work now. But it's work, so I do it, and I do often enjoy it. Well, like once I get over that initial hump, but uh, still, people
Creativity
telling
is
me to use AI, it's like that's cheap. It's cheap.
creativity is not very well motivated by money,
Yeah, it really isn't.
unfortunately.
A lot of people don't get that.
No, they think it's like, and you know, like we all to some degree use it to sustain our livelihood. So it does have
Yeah.
to be creativity on demand, which is fucking exhausting.
Yes.
Yeah, extremely.
Like if it's one thing if you've got a job where it's like, okay, you're just like a Mac monkey that, you know, churns out like, hey, this is the like creative request, make this thing. Okay, I'll just fucking change a couple of things around, blah 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 blah. I'll just do my usual process. But like genuine on demand creativity where it's like problem solving all the time, like of course it's exhausting. Like it is a form of labor, it is something that people are compensated and often very well compensated for, but
Yeah.
like man, when you have to do it to sustain yourself and then you still want to be a creative in your own time, it's
Yeah.
fucking shit is fucking
So
difficult.
exhausting. Yeah. And a lot of people don't get that. Like I'm doing some volunteer work now, and I'm getting messages like, "Hey," and they're like, totally unpaid, volunteer, whatever. Like I'm very honest about my deadlines up front. Like, hey, this will take a little while. I'm getting messages every day, like, hey, do you got an update? You got an update? You got an update? And I'm like, my this is not fun anymore. This is something I did to like regain my creative kind of flow, like something I was doing for fun, and now I don't even want to do that. Um, like I don't mind reminders, but fuck. Either way, enough doom posting about AI art, which like I feel kind of nebulous about. Like I think like if a company's selling it or like using it for merchandise, especially a military contractor, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
Like it's so easy just to like hire someone or just do it yourself, especially if what you're doing can be done in fucking Canva or anything. But like if you're just dicking around and it's not for profit or whatever, like go nuts. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh, dude, I mean,
Um,
there's nothing that cheapens a brand quicker than like, and it's funny because there's this disconnect between people our age, like the current, you know, whatever you want to call it, fine age male slash professional end user slash civilian who's going to be using whatever X equipment is.
yeah,
But then these companies are ran by like, you know, boomers and Gen Xers who are just like,
yeah,
oh, this is fantastic. What an efficient way. Like I can cut so much of my creative stuff, and then you show it to our generation, and we're like fucking bloodhounds for AI. Like
yeah,
we've grown up seeing, you know, the evolution of video games and shit. We have an eye for digital like art and, you know, what is made by man and what is clearly
yeah,
like AI slop. And
yeah,
that is the only term I will fucking use. Um and we see it instantly. Like we recognize when a brand puts that stuff out and it's like, oh wow, okay, so your high end product that you want me to buy, you're selling to me with something that is a cheap and soulless being. And
yeah,
there is like the transfer there. And I think the cause for a lot of digital rejection is by our generation is just the complete lack of fucking respect for your consumer. When it like, oh
yes,
yeah, I'm actually a prompt artist. I put prompts
Oh, goodness sake.
into the AI,
yeah,
and then
I spent 12 hours to get this prompt perfect.
prompting. Yeah, and then I edited
Yeah.
it a little in Photoshop when I was done. Like, okay, so you
like, literally kill
fucking-
yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
the digital machine shat out this fucking
Yeah.
thing, and then you realized a couple things were fucked up, and you fixed
Yeah.
that.
Oh boy, you
Yeah,
wrote some words and clicked a button. Great.
Yeah.
yeah, and you know how to use a clone stamp tool. All right, congrats, man. You're a fucking artist.
Yeah.
I'm
You
so
removed the
glad
sixth
we
finger. Great.
yeah we laid off fucking 5 people for this, and then this whole thing was made out of a bunch of unpaid artists' work. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Good shit, bud.
So,
And
on that
like,
subject,
yeah.
I was gonna say I recently sold a camera to a guy who's like a local independent filmmaker, and he struck up a conversation with me during the sale about the future of filmmaking, and he was talking about how expensive filmmaking is and how are we going to compete with studios switching to making films with mostly AI. And I
Yeah.
was like, listen, the AI might get to the point where it's nearly indiscernible, but they're going to have to find an audience for it because I'm not spending money to see that movie.
Yeah. And I think like people, and it's not just us. I even think like a lot of the people who are less reserved towards AI. Like I do think that a majority of people, whether they will admit it or not, whether they're as hardline as us or not at all, they acknowledge at least subconsciously that AI is low effort. And
Yeah.
if it's low effort, you have music that people put thousands and thousands of hours of their life into learning how to compose. People who devoted their entire life how like learning how to compose a movie, like in terms of like lighting and sound design and everything else, or art in itself, like drawing, videography. Like I don't want to just say one kind of art, like all of the kinds of art that come from a
Mhm.
human hand. Like it is so easy to just use AI and sell slop products, but no one does it. There's no market for it. It gets shit on immediately, and even in the places which are more accepting of that kind of thing, the products don't sell because people, whether they admit it or not, inherently know that it's low effort. And if it's low effort, like people don't want
It's
to
low
put their
value.
hard-earned money into it. Yeah. Like I've seen a couple of people wearing AI slop T-shirts around, but I haven't seen a lot. Like it probably count on one hand, like total.
I think it's
Yeah.
because of the fact that it is known by pretty much anyone. Like if you see anything that is, a short film, some kind of artwork or painting or something like that, people can look at that
Yeah.
and go, I don't really know how to do that, or, that's past my skill level or something like that. And so they recognize that and they're like, that's creative, that's cool, blah, 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 blah. With AI, I think everyone can pretty much look at it and go like, yeah, if I just found the right generation engine or whatever the hell it's called, they're like, I could pretty much do the exact same thing. Everyone
Yeah.
recognizes that pretty much anyone has the capability to do it, and that doesn't really make it good, even though on paper that would sound, oh, that's great, but no,
Yeah.
because as you said, it's low effort.
Mm-hmm.
It's very low effort. Like,
Dude, when I see
Yeah.
like a newer company and I look at their logo, and it's just like a bunch of like what is attempted to be a high resolution, slightly stylized like scene all pressed into a logo, and it's like way too fucking many things going on, and they're trying to make this
Yeah.
whole fucking mess be like their profile picture on Instagram. It's like, cool. Okay, yeah. The owner
Yeah.
clearly like hopped on ChatGPT and had it shit out a fucking logo, and they're about to fucking spend thousands putting that on like shirts and trucks and whatever the fuck else. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Like the thing that embodies your entire brand, you just had like this soulless fucking machine shit out, and that's like you now. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
I hope you have to fucking close your doors in 3 months, you fucking cuck.
Dude, freaking
Yes.
PSA uses AI, like AI imaging on their main pages.
I saw
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah,
the
I've
guns
seen
look like
It's
shit.
so dystopian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
because they're having their
like too big
sales
to
all the
fail, but
time.
like
Yeah,
yeah.
they're having their sales all the time and stuff. So instead of just like taking 2 seconds out of their giant like catalog and probably backlog of photos they have to do a tiny Photoshop, they just are like, yeah, generate that or whatever. And you can
Yeah.
tell because AI thankfully still has not really got firearms correct. And because
Yeah.
we're all
They always
severely
fuck up
autistic
something.
about it, so we're just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's wrong. But you look at it and you're just like, what the hell's that? That ain't that ain't
Yeah.
right. Um,
I
yeah, you go.
I can't stand it. And I'm working for a fairly large manufacturer right now, and I saw they were putting out some AI stuff. I'm like, no, I will not work for you if you do this. Like, if you put out AI products like at all, that's it. I just walk away, which I was 99% expecting to walk away, and they thankfully reneged on it. I don't think for good reasons, like, but it's wild that I don't think a lot of people who handle money see it that way. I genuinely don't. I do think this is a like, let's streamline, because like we just put out slop, no one cares. Like I think from their perspective, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter until it gets too expensive to use AI, and then it matters
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you've
I'm waiting for
irreversibly
that
damaged
fucking
your
bubble to
brand.
break. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's
Like,
already getting to a point with with bigger companies who have these like corporate accounts, and they get whatever it is, like whatever the fucking system, they get 200 tokens or 2,000 tokens or whatever the fuck, so they can like do 2,000 prompts with AI, and then they use up all their prompts, and it's like, oh, that was like 200 grand of fucking prompts.
yeah.
Okay, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, it's going to be a constantly shifting metric, but currently all of these companies are not profitable. Like,
Yeah.
Google is the only one, and it's basically like Google will probably be one of the few survivors. Like, AI, let's not get it twisted. AI is going to be around forever now in some form. Like, it is a new
Yes.
technology
It's
that
like
Oh,
will just
yeah.
fucking exist.
.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the AI tools baked into stuff like editing software, the things that just, that helps you mask a photo in like seconds instead of what used to take like 30 minutes just to mask out a single item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's not going away. That shit, and to be frank, it's awesome. I will
Yeah.
back that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should
There
be.
are
It should be a
certain
tool.
tools that streamline stuff for creatives, but it's like the making of the slop from scratch by the intern who's working directly for the person who makes 10 times their salary. Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a, like, on paper I want to like AI. Like on paper, no, but that's the AI that like streamlines human progress as opposed to like taking jobs from taking away the jobs from people. Like the AI that can help like make cures for things. The AI that can take, like, doesn't replace a coder's job but helps the coder along by streamlining their workflow. Or the
The AI
videographer by
that
helping
cleans
mask.
my fucking laundry.
Yes. Cleans my
Call it
fridge out because it's
Sisyphus
starting to smell
bot.
stale. Yeah.
But like, yeah, the example that Phil brought up, where it's like, for him to even be doing that, he is in the process of doing something that is creative itself. He's not just being like, can
Yeah.
you just like do the whole,
Shit out
edit
this
photo
video
for me or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
took
like,
the
he's
photo.
taken the photos, he's put them into like Photoshop, whatever, photo editing. He's doing all that.
Yeah.
So it's like it is assisting him, but it's not taking
Mhm.
away into creativity.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true. Gosh.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see like when the bubble will pop, when this will go from a commodity, which it very much is right now, to like yeah, we have like 100 prompts for a corporation that we can use a week. We're gonna use it on the highest level fucking things, like massive research projects and brainstorming, whatever the fuck, like anything that will genuinely save us a ton of money but will not damage the brand, because at this point, complete digital rejection, blah 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 blah, like it's only worth it to use for things like behind closed doors. That day, I feel like it's inevitable. Some people think it's like an impossibility that we'll get there, but on the like, it would be one thing if there was no consequences to the use of this technology, but I'm sure you guys have seen what's going on in Utah, the fucking data
No,
center.
actually.
Like,
Oh,
really?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so dude, like that data center, what is it? Like, it's gonna be like 10 times the size of Central Park in New York or something.
Yeah,
Something fucking obscene in
I believe
a
it was the largest data center in the U.S.
yeah, and it's like, I mean, the amount of water smaller data centers use is like just fucking millions of gallons, like ridiculous amounts of water. enough to like lower the water table wherever one goes up. Like these places, this is like the shit that Ted K was trying to fucking prevent. This is truly
Yeah.
like irreversible ecological damage. And what is the fucking payoff? It's not like you were saying, Nathan, where okay, if we get like 5 of these data centers, the computing power, like it is inevitable that in a year's time we will have cured all forms of cancer. You know,
Yeah.
like the computer power, it is like literally just an impossibility that with all this computing that we will not have found some kind of cure for
Dude.
Alzheimer's, cancer, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
This data center is not even the size of like Central Park. It's twice the size of the entirety of Manhattan.
Fucking
Fuck
what?
me.
Yeah.
Going up in Utah.
That is
And
insane.
these things need.
40,000 acres, 62 square miles.
They're building it in the desert where these places need to be kept cool and they need water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What the fuck kind of evil is that?
Yeah, I fucking hate that, actually. I hate that.
Like this is why eco-terrorism exists, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, Utah makes sense because it has that same freaking fag. What's the guy's name? Sorry, the guy that, the guy that was really pushing for like the sale of all that public land to private land. Blah, blah, blah. Mike Lee, was that it?
It might have been Mike. Was it Mike?
I was thinking of the Mormon.
Yeah, I think he's Mormon, but freaking, he's like some gay little senator.
I was trying to make a joke about the Book of Mormon, but you might be right.
I think he is Mormon, so it's just like, yeah, Mike Lee. He's a freaking gay little senator.
If it's not Israel, it's the Mormons. God damn it.
Mountain Jews. Man, a couple
of Jackie's early life.
A couple of Mormon kids came by my house yesterday. It was they're young, dude. They're so fucking young.
Oh, they knocked on your door trying to tell you about the good word?
Was one named Arnold?
Came to me. I was already outside. I can't remember what their names were. Like, one of them was like very, very like young Chad looking, like very coiffed hair, like all of that. They're both fucking kids. The other one was like acne, weak chin. You know, he didn't have braces, but he should have, kind of thing. Like, he looked that age and that demographic. Like, they're fucking wet behind the ears, dude. And they tried to tell me about the good word, and I showed them my MP5 instead. Not in a threatening way. I just, like, the conversation turned to guns, and I thought they'd think it was cool.
Hey kids, I don't give a fuck about Joseph Smith or whatever, but do you want to see an MP5?
Yeah. The Chad one was super hyped. He's like, yeah, this is awesome. The other one didn't want to touch it. But I sent them on their way with bottles of water and some emergency. They were nice kids, but yeah, fucking kids, dude. Like, I don't even he tried once. He's like, oh, well, did you know there's a prophet still alive today? It's like, I'm like, no, there's not. Check out this gun.
And I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, it's good that you didn't bring anything up by like John Moses Browning.
Like, can I introduce you to the Church of Eugene Stoner?
Yeah, Eugene Stoner's been dead for some time now.
Yes, but they're in fuck. But they were nice kids anyway. I'm pretty sure their little mission house is like genuinely the rock's throw from my apartment. So.
You should throw some rocks in it.
Yeah, you should test that theory.
No, they're
no, I didn't mean with any kind of malice. You should just test it just for fun.
Just do it.
You're like, I was just testing. You guys want to see the MP5 again?
Yeah, I should have got them to hold my hood for me while I put my cowl back on. But
I mean,
apparently
if you shoot subs slow enough, it's basically just rocks.
It's just a very, very fast rock.
Yeah.
On to guns, right. I guess, because I saw, Phil, you just built a really cool new 300 Blackout.
Yeah, I did. I came into a suppressor through means that I'm not going to explain on the podcast. Not sketchy, totally legit. Just don't want to dox myself.
Like, that was the sketchiest way.
That sounded very illegal. We all know it's
my-
not, but it's
You
like it
somehow made
sounded.
it so much worse than it actually was, which was very normal.
We'll skip over that part. Anyways, first
Yeah.
30 cal can, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it because I don't
Yeah,
own
it's
anything
massive.
that can run 30 cal. And my coworker was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I run a 10.5 300 blackout for hog hunting," and he's like, "Dude, 300 blackout supers are excellent for killing hogs." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, fuck, I'll build a 300 blackout upper then." So for a total of like roughly $500, I now have a 300 blackout setup.
Hell
And
yeah.
now we're
That's
all going to be afraid
suppressed.
to shoot and share
Yeah.
mags with Phil.
Yeah.
300 blackout. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like a lot of people get into it and then they regret getting 300 blackout because it's like, oh, I'm poor, it's a buck around, and then they sell their like really nice setups for dirt cheap.
Yep.
Which is
Yep.
yeah. Is that how you got to do it too?
No, I just took an upper that wasn't getting used for anything, bought a $150 Roscoe barrel, and
Hell
just
yeah.
swapped barrels, used a rail I already owned.
Yeah,
And then
love
threw the
Roscoe.
suppressor that I got dirt cheap on it.
Which is bigger than the gun.
Yeah, it's an 8.2 inch barrel with an 8.3 inch suppressor.
Dude, that thing's going to sound like a fart. Like,
Dude, especially with subs, it's gonna sound so
Yeah.
goofy.
yeah. I love it. I love it. I remember Matt Zaranowski, when I went down to visit him, I shot his 12.5 300 blackout Remington 700 with a Hyperion turbo something on it. That thing sounded like a mouse fart. Like it was
dude.
stupid.
Especially with a barrel over 8 inches on 300
Yeah.
black, like it's just so slow.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure my Ruger Mark IV was louder than that thing. Like it, like suppressed Ruger Mark IV. God,
Dude, I really want to.
I'm too retarded to own 300 blackout though. Inevitably, a round will find its way into the wrong.
Oh yeah,
thing.
no, I would
Yeah.
fuck that up. Like it's
Yeah.
guaranteed. It's not if, it's when.
Yeah, dude, I had a friend in Maine who like he was so paranoid about that happening. He kept all his 300 blackout in a deployment case with his 300 blackout rifle, which he kept in a separate room in his office away from his 5.56 guns, and he would only take one at a time to the range. Somehow a 300 blackout round made it into his Daniel defense.
No,
Anyway, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I would do the exact same thing.
yeah. Holy shit, that is
Oh,
Excalibur.
Tube.
That is a that is a fucking tube.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a 8.3 inch silver object right now, and it is.
Yeah.
It looks like RoboCop's cock.
It's
Yeah.
it's quite long and
Yeah, I'm a
phallic.
bit confused why you spray painted your own garage film, but you know. I guess.
Witness
Shiny and chrome.
Witness me.
Can I
But
spray
yeah.
that in my mouth? Wait.
the full length of this thing.
I love the cyberpunk.
That's
fucking-
awesome.
The fucking
That actually looks really
reptilia
good.
stalk, the dot.
I mean, yeah, this came from Nathan.
Yeah. I actually
Guns-
really like the
guns
reptilia
between us
stuff.
just get passed around. It's
Yeah.
Yep. I
Dude,
ended
here's
up
my
with
old LMT. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's also right here.
Here's one we prepared.
Dude, I
Nathan-
love that. I love that setup.
It is a
I'm not using it for anything right now, but it is such a fucking cool upper.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Knight's Handguard, LMT barrel. I can't remember who does the A1 upper.
A2. It's an A2.
A2. My
Yeah.
bad.
Nathan's
then-
got like my first lower kicking around somewhere.
Yeah. That thing is awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, what else do we have on our list of fucking shit to
All
talk
right, all
about?
right. Let me do a recap. So Dugan Ashely. Oh, Chud the Builder. We haven't hit that.
Oh yeah, that just happened.
Whoever the fuck that
I'm not
is.
online
Alright.
enough to like know who he was until today.
All right. So genuinely, I thought this guy was Nick the Lefty until I knew better. Like I saw, I saw a video of. I saw a video and I was like, oh fuck, what is Nick doing in his off time? So this guy goes to like. I guess I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same guy, but this dude,
Yeah, that's him.
he's like a streamer that I guess would just film himself in like gas stations and supermarkets and shit, and he just starts shit with like minorities, like out of line shit, just fucked up stuff, and just
Yeah.
get into fucking confrontations and stream it, and and it would go viral because, of course, this country loves a good race war.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was his thing, I guess. And he, I guess, in Tennessee, in Nashville, outside of a courthouse, was it yesterday or the day before? He shot someone else and himself in a confrontation,
Yeah.
and honestly, couldn't happen to a better person. Like,
Just a fucking piece of shit.
dude, like I am feeling my age because I look at these dudes, like all of these streamer types, and I'm like, you people are trash. I mean, sure, you could say that we're trash. We're just another group of dudes who are talking online,
Yeah.
and people who want to hear our opinions are here, and everyone else has no idea we exist. But
Yeah.
like, people who just go out into the world and stream like they're playing on a GTA server in real life, just like hassling people going about their day. Like, I don't give maybe I don't know, maybe I'm old, but I think you're kind of a cunt if you do that. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty
No, I
reasonable
agree.
standard. Like, you
Yeah.
fucking infringe on other people just doing their fucking thing for
Yeah.
entertainment, and you just force people to be part of your content. Like,
Well,
you're
it's
kind of a
kind of
piece
like
of shit, dude.
the 1A auditors, right? Like the dudes that just go around
Mm.
filming other people in public and then getting
Yeah.
really aggressive when people are like, "Hey, you're a dick." Like, I
Yeah.
understand. Like, it's your right to leave a shopping cart in a parking space at the grocery store. You still shouldn't do it because it makes you a fucking dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the
Or,
one
like-
A orders. It's because the attitude that they always have, because they're never just like, "Hey, I'm just doing this," blah 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 blah. They always just like,
Oh, wait,
"Oh, I'm allowed to
what's
be."
the problem? Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
problem, man? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
They
it's
are
like
always
a-
just like instantly go aggressive, and you're like, "Alright."
it's a very specific mental illness some people have where they just crave the negative attention. Like there's a guy around here that has one. Like he drives around and he's got like 4 giant flags strapped to his SUV. He just rides around with like a kid who's always wearing a mask for some reason, and he just like tries to pick fights with people. Like one of the flags is like "Don't tread on me." The other one's like "God's guns and Trump." Like they're all like that kind of shit. He will just pick like vaguely granola like grocery stores, like food
Yeah.
co-ops and things like that, and he will just do circles around the parking lot, hanging out his window and leering at people, hoping that you will fight him. Like,
Dude, to have that much free time, like,
yeah,
less, where
Yeah.
you're just like, I got nothing better to do than antagonize people, risk life, limb, and property, life of my child, just getting into fucking random fucked up confrontations with stupid people.
yeah, it's like there's so many better things to do. I mean, this guy is probably like retiree age. He's probably like a rough 50 or like in his 60s, but
Oh fuck! So he bought a house for like what in Idaho, probably like 30K in the
Yeah.
fucking 70s, 80s,
Yeah.
and then sold it for like 600K, and now
Yeah.
and now he's making it everyone else's problem. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. The local lore about him is like he just has some mental illness and occasionally he'll go off his meds. And when he goes off his meds, he starts to do this stuff, and when he finally starts taking them back again, he'll disappear for 3 or 4 months, which happens all the time. But now he's
So-
back. Like I was fucking buying milk the other day, and he leaned out of his window and like leered at me. One of these days, I want to have a conversation with him where I just like agree with all of his takes, but I disagree because I will purposely have the further right opinion. Like, he's like, "Oh, like you don't love Trump." It's like, yeah, I don't love Trump because he's a fucking like Jew lover. Like, I'm just going to go. Yeah, it's like, oh, you think the war in Iran is justified? We should nuke that entire hemisphere into the fucking ground. Hail America, brother! Like,
What
yeah,
are you, a pussy?
yeah. Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, fuck. Those people. It's funny now because it's so easy to be more of a conservative than the average boomer these days. Like, it's so
Yeah.
fucking easy. Like, oh, what you like those fucking socialist parasites in Israel?
Yeah.
What? How could
You
you,
know,
fucking,
You know it's
You
the
re-
gay people capital of the Middle East, right?
Do you support that?
Yeah.
Hmm. I wonder what that says about you.
I remember seeing like whenever the Democrats are in power, the pro-Israel lobbies propaganda changes so significantly. When Biden was in, it was like, yeah, like Israel's a gay people paradise. Now it's like, oh well, we need to do this to stop the spread of Islam. Like it just changes, and it's so fucking obvious.
I don't know, man. They're still having like the biggest, whatever it is, the biggest international gay gathering or whatever in Israel.
Of fucking course
like-
they are.
Well, under
The
Trump,
church right
under
themselves.
Trump,
Yeah.
like, no, see, we do some cool things. It's like, ugh, ew, you
Yeah.
guys are gonna be fucking on the beach.
Yeah.
Is that that yo?
Ew. BB's gay. BB's hey, I love him, even though BB's a gay guy.
Yeah.
It's like
all
that
right.
one clip of Trump when he's just like, I think it was when he was running for the, I don't know, whenever it was, context isn't too important. But he's just staying there, he's like, where's gays for Trump? And then someone like puts their hand up in the audience and he just goes, you don't look gay.
Say
I
you
remember
will
that.
about Trump. He's very fucking funny.
Oh,
Yes.
he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's like the worst person, but he's hilarious. We're living in funny times.
I'd rather the worst person but funny than worst person but not funny.
Yes,
truly. Like,
which is every other option.
Yes.
yeah, dude, Kamala Harris. I mean, Joe Biden was like deeply unfunny to watch, like
Yeah.
stumble around for a whole term.
It's
Like
just
that was just.
painful.
It was fucking
Yeah.
miserable. It was like this is elder abuse. Like I don't. There's
Yeah.
not even joy in hating the guy. It's not like yes, he's a war criminal. Yes, he was a shitty human being when he was like
Yeah.
mentally.
Now he
like,
probably doesn't even know where he
focused.
is.
No, he hasn't got a
Yeah.
fucking clue. And then Kamala, oh my god, it would have been miserable. It would have been like
Yeah.
this unfunny, this unfunny pill popping bitch. Get the fuck off TV.
Yeah.
You better thank a union member. Freaking shut up, dude.
The least cool pot smoking president we would have ever had.
Oh yeah. The freaking like was it DA or something that was responsible for a bunch of people getting arrested over marijuana
For
usage
weed.
going on a podcast and then being like, I smoke marijuana.
Yeah, weed's actually super chill.
Dude, I
Even though
hate that.
ruined thousands of lives. Yeah, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
That hating on Kamala was one of the things I got one of my previous BR accounts banned. I posted something calling, like, literally just pointing out, like, hey, Kamala's a cop. Banned.
Yeah.
It's like, that wasn't
Yeah,
even
she's
my
a
worst.
cop.
Yeah, I had way worse
was.
things to say about her. Fuck you.
Yeah. And like
I
the,
was
the
just getting
videos
started.
of
Yeah, genuinely. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, it's election season. And like, banned. Like,
Yep.
ah.
dude, seeing the video of her like, oh, I smoked weed in college, and like right below that was the mural of all the fucking people she put in jail. Like, fuck you, lady. Genuinely, fuck you. Like,
Evil ass country.
regardless, we're getting the gay fucking like prison industrial complex. Regardless, we are getting like a gay fucking AI surveillance state. I don't think that would have changed based on who we elected.
Oh no, this is the inevitable march of progress. Or
Yes.
something. All right. Hantavirus, dick shrinkage. Oh yeah, Phil, you're in some music videos. I hope to fuck you get in them.
Yeah, technically I was in 2 music video shoots in the last month. The first one I should be in. Madball shot a video up in Nashville, so I ran over there, got in a video that they were shooting. So that I think that's supposed to be out already, but I don't think it is.
Fucking
And then
badass.
the boys, probably shouldn't say the boys. No Cure was shooting a video down in Birmingham, their hometown. So I ran down to go to that shoot and ended up only lasting 4 songs before breaking my nose in the pit. So I hope fuck that I'm in that video because I bled a lot for that video.
Yeah. Can you talk about what happened?
Yeah, I mean, so it was for the fourth song, they're playing their new song a second time, and Blythe, the vocalist, was like, "Hey, I want everybody to pack it in up front for stage divers." To which I also stage dove during that, but I was up front, packed in, and two dudes like right at the front at the stage started moshing and just throwing hands backwards. If you know hardcore, you know what that looks like.
Yeah.
And I like saw what was about to happen and just reacted like half a second too slow and just caught it straight across the nose. And yeah, so that was the end of that day for me. Fun follow up to that. I went to urgent care to get x-rayed, and they ran the x-rays. My nose was like very visibly not where it was supposed to be. It was very much to the left of my face. And the doctor comes in after the x-rays. She hasn't seen me yet, and she doesn't look up from her page, and she goes, "So the x-rays were inconclusive. We didn't find any fractures or anything." And she looks up and looks me dead in the eye and goes, "Well, that's clearly not right." And so she said, I recommend you go get a CT scan from a freestanding clinic, and then they'll probably recommend you to a specialist, potentially a plastic surgeon.
Oh my god.
And I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. That sounds like a lot of money that I don't have. So I was sitting in the parking lot after spending $150 at urgent care to basically be told, your nose isn't broken, but it's probably broken. And I was like,
American
all
healthcare,
right,
ladies and gents.
who do I know nearby that wouldn't be afraid to set a broken nose? So shout out to the homies, George and Benjamin. They answered the call, had never set a broken nose before, and said, fuck it, we'll figure it out. And yanked the
Marines.
shit out of my nose. Yeah. Good old Marines. Yanked the shit out of my nose, and it's extremely straighter than it was. It's still a little crooked, but they did great. Love them.
It looks about right, like almost right.
Yeah, if you're not looking for it, it looks normal.
Yeah, it's back to like Uncanny Valley territory instead of holy fuck.
Yeah. Which the first person I looked at after getting hit in the face, I was like, hey man, does my nose look crooked? And the guy looks at me and goes, well, I don't know what it looked like before, so. And I was like, motherfucker.
That's a
when
dumb
I finally
fucking
saw it
response.
myself, I was like, you're a dumbass. This is clearly not right.
Yeah.
Like what an
my mind
unhelpful
I said
motherfucker.
this before, but it jumps to the Ray Stevenson Punisher movie where he just like shoves a pencil into his nose and breaks it off to reset it. That's what I picture you doing on the like mosh pit floor.
Yeah, I should have like grabbed one of the camera guys filming and just been like, hey, look at me, and then just fucking set it myself in front of him.
Yeah,
that would have been sick.
That would have been fucking sick.
If anyone who's listening who's ever been hit in the face really fucking hard knows that I was not thinking like clearly at all. I just got hard reset and was like at factory default for about 20 minutes.
How soon were you driving after that?
15 minutes.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I would expect absolutely no less.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom, cleaned the blood up, stuffed some paper towels up my nose, and started booking an appointment at the urgent care on my phone, and then drove straight there.
Did you
Very
get
based?
You get one of the no Q shirts?
No, I got there slightly too late. I missed the free shirts.
What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's fucked.
I wish I had one because I would have bled on it.
Man,
that would have been sick. But yeah, fucking love No Cure. Go listen to them. Look for me in the video. I'm wearing an Orthodox gray shirt and a PP.TF hat.
Hell yeah.
I unfortunately only lost a pair of glasses to a No Cure show, but we have seen ambulances, I think, at multiple.
I mean, I broke my thumb at one 2 years ago.
Breaking your body for this band, but they are sick.
I've bled more for them than I think anyone.
It's kind of badass.
Yeah.
Still better than bleeding and dying for Israel.
Always. Anything.
You some of our fans may not like some specific things about No Cure, but No Cure does not fuck with Israel, I can tell you that.
And they have Warhammer 40K like bolters and
Oh,
corn
yeah.
fucking shit all over their merch, which is badass.
Yep.
I've got a chainsword patch on one of my jackets from them. It's got 3
Yep.
X's on it, which is completely not applicable to me, but whatever.
Yeah, you also love their sweatpants for
Oh, yeah,
lounging
yeah.
and smoking.
Yeah, the straight edge band merch, perfect for smoking in. Speaking of people who have probably smoked way too much in their lives, Fetterman, that man.
Yep.
So I guess that's one of the last things we can hit. That dude, what a wild disappointment for anyone that voted for him. Like, hey, he's an everyman. He's like a blue collar guy. He's like one of us. Where's he from? Baltimore or some shit?
Pennsylvania.
I don't fucking know anything about Pennsylvania. But yeah, it's meant to be like a fucking everyman, and that dude like has taken every fucking penny he can from any kind of lobbyist, and it's just like, oh, I'll fucking vote for it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, he's he's like a weird clay man. I don't understand him. He's like your weird
He is
uncle.
odd.
Yeah.
Specifically, why he's being brought up right now is there was another vote today to end the war in Iran, and he was the deciding vote, and he decided to continue the war. So,
Fucking
Crazy.
seriously?
Yeah, what a
Dude,
like,
this guy
what a
legitimately
fucking
will
piece of
sell himself
shit.
to fucking anyone.
yeah.
dude. Well, it would have been anti-Semitic to vote to end the war.
Yeah. Dude, I am pretty sure though, no matter who would have been in, we would have this war in Iran right now. Like everyone's being paid by the same people.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure for the Democrats, this was probably like very carefully orchestrated, so it was like
Yeah.
lost by one fucking vote. So it's
Yes.
like,
Oh,
so
100%.
the Democrats can at least say like, "Hey, we're the anti-war party. We
Yeah,
oppose
he's
this."
the useful idiot. Yeah.
Well, everyone's taking that APAC check. So unsurprising.
Yeah, like it reminds me of the Epstein votes. Like all the Democrats voted to release the files. You know what they weren't doing when Biden was in power? Voting to release the files. Like if they know that it's something they can't win, they'll vote for it purely as just like a moral outrage kind of thing.
Oh,
It means nothing. Yeah.
Speaking of things that mean nothing, and files being released, the UFO stuff was kind of cool.
I actually didn't see fucking any of it.
I'm not taking my eye off the ball, but like it was kind of neat.
Yeah.
There's
Tell the class. I've been really offline lately.
I view it with the same interest as I have for a Michael Bay Transformers movie. Like it's just kind of like, it's whatever. But if real, like kind of neat. There was this one clip, I think from like 1967 of one of the Apollo missions. And so Houston fucking NASA control is talking to the astronauts, and they've broken into orbit, and they spot a UFO while they're they've broken through the atmosphere, and they're like, hey, confirm that that's not the booster rocket that's separated. They're like, no, I can see the booster rocket, like this is something else. And they're talking about like the details of this UFO, like the object of it, how far it is. It's nothing like crazy revealing, but it's not just like random space junk. It's like something moving around or whatever. And then there's also the have you guys seen any of the images, like the thermals of like the Cross alien ships?
No,
Like,
actually.
they're like approaching like biblically accurate angel kind of looking things. They're not like a Christian cross, but like a straight up X with then another like regular X. It's like a star shaped kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't
ship.
sound super aerodynamic, but I respect it. They know a lot
No,
more
let
about
me UFO.
the space Jews know more about science than I do.
Star. I need to find star shape ship. Here we go. Hopefully it just brings up the same page when I share this in the chat, but just on Google Images. It's like the orange starfish looking fucking thing. These are weird. There's been like footage of these showing up on thermals and like
Oh, what the
biojet
fuck?
camera. Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Start
weird.
you.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like the fucking Pokemon
It does
style.
look like a fucking Pokemon. It's-
It also looks like 90s CGI. So,
It does.
take
Like that.
it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's all really it's just entertainment, but this is an interesting one for the group. Like personally, I believe that this shit is real. I don't necessarily believe it's like aliens piloting the thing. I think it is probably an alien technology, but the for me to entertain this, the most I'm comfortable with theorizing is that these are like probe slash UAVs for like aliens, and because we've seen these things in some of this footage of these UFOs like emerge from the water, like fly around
Yeah.
in a way that none of our technology can fucking move, like doing crazy anti-gravity shit, and then like disappearing or like going back into the water. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, if you came across our planet and you saw us like all fucking each other up in the Middle Ages or whatever, and you're like, these guys are fucking nuts. Like, we gotta keep an eye on whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
If there was such a thing, which dubious as fuck, but whatever. It would stand to reason, just like we would if we had the technology, we visit a different planet and we recognized there was like a sentient species, but we didn't want to fuck with them. We didn't want to like land and meet them. We just wanted to like observe and see what they were about. It would make sense to have some kind of UAV that could, pop up, monitor what they're doing, and then disappear without having to be like on site. So if it's anything, I think it's potentially something like that. But we all know it's just a distraction from Epstein shit. But it is
Oh,
an
100%.
entertaining distraction.
Yeah. I'm curious, and I kind of want to deep dive it now. I figured it'd be more like, oh, we see a thing on, you know,
True
like
pixels on a
a
thermal.
thermal, yeah, three pixels, and then they disappear. And from what I'm seeing right now, at least it's neat. At least it's at the worst, it's the U.S. government releasing its own SCP lore.
I mean, what's his name? Counting Coup Tactical. Why am I blanking?
Fred.
Fred, yes, Fred Baker. Um, you remember when he was giving interviews about the UFO shit that he had seen while he was
Yeah.
in the military? So,
Mm-hmm.
he was a very busy man when that stuff first started coming out. It might be interesting to get him on the show at some point and discuss it with him now that more of the shit is coming out. But he's not a guy who's like craving attention or anything. He very clearly just wanted to like share what he saw, um, and like discuss this openly because it's something that if these things exist, like we as a civilization should be openly discussing it rather than
Yeah.
a few evil select few knowing what's going on and we're all just dumb tax cattle that isn't privy to this shit.
Yeah.
But kind of freaky, kind of interesting. I feel like this is like obviously swinging in the dark, just trying to find something that's juicy enough to distract people, and so they're rolling out like the juiciest one they can, which is like, do aliens exist? And it's such a muddy fucking revealing that it really has no actual consequence. Like, no one's gonna go and overthrow any world governments because aliens exist or don't. Like, it's not gonna upheave the world, but it's enough to like, hey, this might be another 2 months of headlines while we continue to do diabolical shit.
Here's the
Continue
big
to-
theory.
Oh yeah.
They gave
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein's alive, and they gave him a spaceship to fly around and distract from the list.
Al, why do we even
Brilliant.
bring you on this show? What the fuck?
Mark my words, I'll be right.
Fuck, he was right.
Yeah, it comes out.
Shit.
One of
Epstein
them
wasn't-
lands and Epstein just like walks out. You're like,
they all look like Epstein. The whole race.
that explains like Palm Beach Pete. He fell out of the spaceship.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
just
god.
another alien.
Oh fuck.
Like maybe that explains the eating babies thing. I mean,
They need their life source to return back to fucking Pluto. Well, that what a fine piece of nonsense to end on.
Yeah.
Has anyone got anything? Anyone got anything else? Actually, before we get into our closeout, I just want like kind of rapid fire from the three of you. What do you guys believe in aliens like being a thing? And two, like, do you think they have visited?
I mean, like statistically, it makes sense. It's one of those things where I think it's a lot more likely than not.
Yeah.
But I kind of ascribe more to the dark forest theory, where it's like, look that up if you're not familiar. Where the reason that no one's talking to each other is to avoid attracting the attention of hostile alien races or things out there that want to fucking kill you. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense as to why we haven't had contact with alien races of any kind. Either that, or
Yeah.
the universe is vast and we're pretty barbaric. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're all afraid of the dark.
Yeah,
Could be it.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah, I was like,
I believe in aliens. I just don't believe anything the government says. So
yes,
that's completely fair and
so you're
basic.
like I'm balancing out.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
Mine
based than
is-
me just eating this shit up.
yeah,
Mine is I look at the technology that they like declassify all the time. Like you look at I don't know heaps about planes, but like the SR-71 Blackbird and how like capable that was in the 60s. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that is stuff that is declassified now. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, any of this stuff where you see this crazy kind of alien stuff. I'm like, this could just all be weird like government tech that they're way past innovation that we even thought. And they're just kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, well,
We're
yeah.
we're building Star-U looking motherfucking ships to fight
Yeah, yeah.
China.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so I'm just kind of like, yeah, it could be that. I don't know.
When the CIA starts rolling out whatever the fuck this thing is.
yeah.
Like the
Al,
CIA
did you-
faked vampire attacks.
That's true.
I already
Yeah,
did. Nathan, I just
and-
read your message. I did. You missed it when I did it again. What
I'm
was it?
so
Chud the
stupid.
Builder. Chud the Builder.
I
Can he fix
missed
it?
it.
Bit?
I missed it. I don't know why. I think I like zoned out for like 2 seconds. Ugh,
All right.
it was my favorite
So,
bit. I like collapsed earlier when you did it.
I don't-
Yeah?
I don't know why it tickled Nathan so much. Literally, when we were
Yes,
talking
it's
about
funny.
it pre.
It was
before
fucking
the
funny.
I
show.
don't know either.
Yeah. It was
Thank you,
fucking
Ben.
funny. It still is.
It was right there. It was free.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone.
Anyone could have taken
Actually, you know what? I'll kick off dad advice.
Yeah.
On that note, if someone doesn't hear your joke the first time, recycle it until someone laughs.
Yeah.
Solid dad advice right there.
I'd say you could take my like inordinate 5 minutes of laughter from the first one and splice it in, but we weren't recording at that point.
We were not.
yeah.
Yeah, sad. F.
Missed opportunity.
Absolutely
Alright.
missed opportunity.
I mean, for pretty much no one, because they would have been just sitting in their car driving to work, and I feel like it wasn't that funny.
Fuck him. It was hilarious.
Like, you know, I
Bits
put on
of
the.
the
I think
boys.
it might be glitched. I put on the first 5 minutes of the podcast, and it's just Nathan laughing
Yeah.
over and over. I think the audio's
Intentional.
glitched.
Dude, you listen to Nathan laugh for 5 minutes, and then finally the intro starts. You're like, "Fuck you guys."
That would actually kind of be a good bit.
That's
The
literally
show's
just
really pulling off.
the life
like-
of anyone who knows me in person.
It's like the Travis Haley breathing bit
Yeah.
in the video. It's like breaking it down. Apparently, I know some people at work at Ailey Strategic, and apparently they like force him to watch that like once a month. They all gather in a room and just force him to watch it, and he's just sick of it at this point.
Good.
There's a fun fact for you. Dad advice. Who's going next? Am I able to go next? Because I don't have anything right now. Nathan looks zoned out. Phil looks like he doesn't have anything in mind either.
Dad advice. I'm thinking. Fuck. Operant condition your children. You like click a pen when they do something that you want them to do, and give them a chocolate. I am a doctor of science and also medicine.
Ring a bell like Pavlov.
You're Asian, so you're like already part of the way qualified without anything on paper.
China's population is not 1.4 billion, I swear.
Yeah, I want to talk about that, and we didn't have time. That's okay. Next time. The missing people in China, it's actually a lot lower.
We spent a lot of time talking about how the fucking Hantavirus shrinks your dick. We could have slipped that in anyway.
We spent more time on Shud the Builder than we did
on China missing 300 to 400 million people.
It's exactly what they want.
Yeah.
Shud the Builder was a virus. Chinese asset. I knew it.
Sounds very on brand for China. All right.
Yeah.
Philip?
Don't go into debt and do anything and everything you can to get out of debt if you are.
Easier to do now more than ever.
Everything
is for payment. Well, I'm saying getting into debt. For payments of whatever the fuck for your Subway meal.
That is good advice. I would say if you're going to create IEDs on your own property and then you get caught, maybe if you're in Odessa, Missouri, but maybe anywhere else, don't snitch where you found how to make that. That's kind of cringy.
Truly.
Just be a snitch. There we go. That's my dad's advice. Don't be a snitch.
Just tell him it was a bit and you were fucking around. And
tell him it's your private property. Be like, hey, where you're standing? Yeah, there might be another one.
This is America, bud. I'll blow up anything I want. Alright, on that fucking note. Boys. Thank you guys for listening. Another SCHIZOCAST in the book, I guess.
Yeah. That was fun. I like these. I like these a lot. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.